physiology of this reptilian brain is hit like blood and flesh at that moment.
Yeah.
Some people get scared, but if a person is trained in dire situations, just tell the brain hit,
Yeah.
that is also important. But if there are more than 2-3 people, I think a person should just run away from that place as much as possible.
Absolutely. And there's
Yeah.
different set of circumstances. There are different scenarios. So if it's just one-to-one, I always say to my students, if you are arguing with somebody, don't ever let it come to a situation where you
Yeah.
become physical. Just use your words, use your brain, use your chi or your prana, and use that internal energy to control the situation. But
Yes.
if you're in a like you said, a dire situation where it just happens all of a sudden, it might be one person, it might be two, it might be three people. There is a way to approach it, because you don't want to spend any length of time on any one person. You do something fast, you do something fast here, and then you move to the next, and then you get out of there. You run.
Yes.
You use your legs to just get out of the situation, and then you use your voice. You yell, you scream, you shout, you yell for help. And the wonderful thing about the world that we live in is that there are good people. There are people that will help out, and they'll come to your aid, or they'll alert other people that something is wrong. So it seems like there's not many people, but there are people, and we're there to help out other people out.
I know. I've recently, last month, I think, I got into a situation in a film industry. Are you there? Yeah. In the film industry, after the shooting, I knew about the director. He's not good, but he used to be nice with me, and I kept on saying, no, I don't want to work with you. And suddenly at night, he said, okay, there's a project tomorrow. There's a role. Would you like to do? I just thought it was for a few hours, and I liked the role, and I did it. But then he kept waiting, and I didn't sign the contract. I just thought, after the shooting, he'll just transfer the money to my account and just a few hours work. And then half an hour I can understand, 1 hour I can understand. You want to remove your makeup and just relax, talk with people. 1 hour, 2 hours, almost 6 hours he made me wait, and then I got angry and I said, delete my scenes, okay? And then he comes out to give me the money, and then he told me that I'll cut you in pieces, I'll throw you from second floor and eradicate you from the earth on the film industry. I said, let's do it. Because I know my speed. He doesn't have that speed. I said, let's do 3 times. I just said in his eyes, just let's do it. And he just left. He went back to his shooting. Then I did a stupid thing. I was recording, and he's taller, and he grabbed it and he gave it to the production guy. Then he went to a room, and the door was closed, and his mistress maybe just came to fight with me. And I saw there was this lady, the door is closed, and the person is there right next to me. So what I did is, and I thought, okay, let me see within a few seconds what I can hit. I can hit it some dire situation, It can be a seizure, it can be anything. Because my dance skills are there, my speedness is there. I saw what asset I have got with myself. And I've learned a little bit of fights also. And then I try to avoid that physical fight, as you said, because within less than 1 minute, the person can hit me or I can hit that person. Anything can happen, out of ego. Even I might be having some ego and I can hit. So what I did, as you said, I used chi energy.
Yes.
I just said to my mind, get me out of this place. She was talking, and I just told in my mind, she just opened the door, because my thought, remote hypnosis, it is said, it just telepathically reached her subconscious mind. She just opens the door, and I was thinking I already got the money. And I went to the cops to complain about it, to inform at least these people are like that, And yes, and I informed at least, because I'm not scared. I have contacts globally. If I want to do something, I'll do. But the whole idea was to get out of it. Then
exactly.
I had a talk with the military, or I'm talking with you, and you guys are telling the same thing. Get out of it. In that situation. yeah, avoid the fight. Even if you can, like we are very skilled or something, still avoid the fight, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
so that is
Here,
the incident happened.
one of the things is, one, I'm sorry that happened, just simply because I know in this industry is difficult enough for everybody, but it's most difficult for young females.
You're just
It, it,
psychologically strong. You
it,
are
it just,
really
it just,
psychologically strong.
I mean, it is. It is because, it's, I think the standard is more difficult. You can be a person like myself that's more of a mature man, and I will have opportunities that young ladies will not have. It's just more difficult, but also there's more traps. There's a lot more, traps where, people say, hey, I got a role for you. If you come to this address and this apartment down this hallway, you're always taking a risk, with
Risk,
your,
yeah. But
yeah.
a person should be also a risk taker. So what is the suggestion as a senior artist and to upcoming, artist? Artist can be a singer, writer, like an
Yeah.
actor. What suggestions do you give to those newcomers or aspiring artists in the industry? What is one skill or one thing, something they should know and influence themselves? Basically, that
You know,
really helps in journey.
and this is just kind of, when I'm asked that same question, what I would always say is never ever give up on your dreams. You know, as-
Ah, yes,
you know,
dream big.
so just regardless of what people tell you, because again, I've been told many times to quit the business. You're never going to get anywhere. You should just quit and do something else. But we should never ever give up on our dreams and our aspirations and who we want to be. But when you have those opportunities, research the people that are offering those opportunities. Find out the work they've done. Find out what their direction is. Find out whether anybody else has had a bad experience with them, so that it will avoid a bad situation from happening.
Yes.
And you and I have been in this industry for a little bit. We know who to work with and who not to work with. So eventually we find out, people that wouldn't be a good person to partner up with, that will grow our career. So we
Ah,
we just avoid those individuals.